Hello, Vegan Cupid here. Can everyone hear me? Can you please leave a comment to let me know that you can hear me, please? And if you haven't already done so, please authorize StreamYard so that I can see your picture and your name when you're commenting, okay? You go to streamyard.com/Facebook and then just click, 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 and then I'll be able to see your information. And you only need to do it once, okay? So if you're tuning in live every week, you only have to do it the first time. So I would greatly appreciate if you could do that so that I can actually personally reply to you and know who's asking questions, okay? So, and actually, like, if you could actually leave a comment as opposed to just giving a heart, because I see the comments more easily than just the likes, all right? I would greatly appreciate it. So, and if you have any questions at any point, please feel free to leave a comment and I will get to them as soon as I can. And if you have any single vegan friends who are also looking for love, please invite them to the group so that they can also partake in these live videos and join the conversation about how to find veg love. All right. And lately, we've had lots of new members, which is amazing. And so I wanted to do another short intro for those of you who have joined recently and may not know me very well, right? So I'm Karen, also known as Vegan Cupid, and I am a vegan matchmaker and coach. I love people, I love animals, and I love love. I know it's a bit cheesy, but I've been helping vegan singles find love for the last 9 years. And I have a network of 20,000 plus vegan singles across North America, across all my different platforms, my social media accounts, my email list, all of that awesome stuff. And so I'm a relationship builder and people connector. And so every Thursday, I go live from this group with a specific topic to address to whatever's on everyone's mind. And if you have a topic suggestion, I would love to hear, okay? And let me know. Hey, Kristen, you can hear me all right? Just want to make sure because I've had technical difficulties in the past, so I'm always checking, okay? So today's topic is how to date during a pandemic. And while I'm sharing my thoughts on this, I would love for you to leave a comment and tell me what dating has been like for you in the last couple of months. Okay, I know everyone's been having different experiences, so please let me know what it's been like. Whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, I will go in and read all the comments and reply to them. Okay, so I'm very curious to know what dating has been like for you during COVID. Okay, I want to hear it. And since the beginning of March, I have been saying that love is not canceled. And it's been a very interesting few months for many of us. COVID has really changed, has forever changed the way that we look at life, dating, love, and relationships. Even for myself, I am in a relationship, but it's just made the bond with my partner even stronger, having gone through something like this. And it's since the beginning, I've been encouraging everyone to not put love on the back burner if you are in fact looking for love. Okay. And I knew that some people would be using COVID as an excuse to put love on the back burner. And before the pandemic, what I was hearing from a lot of people was, I'm too busy to find love. And then all of a sudden, many of us were stuck at home and we were faced with more time than ever, right? Not the case for everyone, I get it, depending on your field of work. But, when you're working from home and all of a sudden you don't have those 2 hours of travel time, or however long you end up having more time, right? And so be honest. Did you use COVID as an excuse? Or did you use it to fuel you to take action? So again, I want to hear from you. So leave a comment and be honest and tell me, what COVID has done for you. And remember, this group is set to private. So your friends and family will not be able to read what you're posting, okay? And this is why I'm doing these live videos from this group. Well, for many reasons, but one of the reasons is that so you can post freely, no one without worrying about anybody else reading it, okay? So, a lot of people were sitting at home and they had more time to reflect on life, priorities, and goals. And back in March, when this all started, we didn't really understand how long this would go on for or what would be ahead of us. There was just so much uncertainty. And there's been a lot of really shitty stuff that has come out from COVID, right? People dying, people losing their shit from being self-isolated for so long without being able to see their friends and family, businesses shutting down, relationships breaking down, and more. But I choose to see the positive out of every situation. And I've also seen some great things happen throughout COVID. So leave me a comment and let me know like what your thoughts are and what has, if anything positive come out of COVID for you. Okay. I'd love to hear it. So, I've witnessed people realizing that they don't ever want to go through another pandemic alone. And so they've decided to take action, in their love life by making the conscious decision to give themselves permission to put themselves out there, to open their hearts and minds to love. And I want to share a couple of stories with you in hopes of inspiring you and showing you that you can find love without ever leaving your house. I know it sounds crazy, but it is so possible. It is so totally possible to develop a relationship during a pandemic. Okay. It's all about your mindset, how you look at things, your attitude. Okay. That's 100% that. And so back in January, I introduced a client to someone who was in my Veg Love Vault. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Veg Love Vault, I did a whole live video on this. So go back and check it out. But essentially, it's a database where you can sign up, you get in it, it's free, and you can be considered as a potential match for one of my clients. So anyways, so I found this person in my database and I introduced a person to my client. And I knew, like, I had a really good feeling that this was like going to be a really awesome match. And what do you know? I introduced them to each other and they talked on the phone for 6 hours. 2 weeks later, he decided to book a plane ticket to go see her because they didn't live in the same state. And so, in the meantime, they continued chatting on the phone, having video dates. And again, this was pre-COVID. My clients were already doing the whole video dating thing because it's an excellent way to get to know someone low key before you do a physical date, especially when they don't live in the same city, right? So they talked on the phone, they had a couple of video dates, and then he booked a plane ticket to go see her. They had a date, they had an amazing time. He went back home, they continued the relationship virtually, having regular video dates. Again, this was pre-COVID. They had a trip planned together, and then COVID happened, so they had to postpone their trip. But they didn't want to let that prevent them from continuing to know each other and explore where it would go, right? And again, this is proof that when you put your mind to something, it is possible. Love is always possible if you decide to be an active participant in your own love story. So many people think that love is circumstantial, but I'm here to tell you that when my clients decide to go all in, love stories happen. Okay. And if you have a COVID-related dating story, whether it's good or bad, I want to hear it. And I'm sure other people want to hear it as well. So please share in the comments. Again, it's totally private. Share what it's been like. If you've been doing the whole video dating thing, if you've been doing social distance dates or whatever, I want to hear it. I love hearing from you guys, right? And I love stories. The second story that I want to share with you is that I have a client who back in April attended one of my Zoom Hangouts. And she liked someone that she saw in there. And the next day she sent me an email and she said, yeah, I'm really interested in this guy. He seems really amazing, blah, blah, blah. And he sent me an email the same day as well, saying he was also interested in her. And I was just like beyond excited. And so I made the introduction via email. They had their first video date shortly. And he was skeptical at first about, about doing the whole video dating thing because it didn't come naturally to him. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on video dates. Have you gone on any? Are you terrified of them? Do you think they're just too awkward? Do you refuse to do them? Do you, rather just talk on the phone or rather meet in person? So let me know in the comments. And so, the man took my advice. He decided to, get over his resistance to the whole video dating thing. And he got to know her. And they, after a couple of months of having, consistent video dates, they developed a strong connection. And again, this is what I was saying at the beginning, that because, we're all stuck at home, communication is going to be the only thing that we'll be able to rely on to be able to get to know someone, right? You won't have any of the physical things. It's purely just communication. So after a couple of months of doing this, he decided that it was time to go meet her in her city in person. So, and that's happening this week. So it's pretty exciting. And I want to point out that originally my client said to me that she only wanted to meet someone in her own city. But of course, love doesn't have location-based boundaries. And when she saw him, she started talking to him, she started opening up and being, wanting to explore the possibility. And so think about how you may have limited yourself, because we all have, right? But when you decide to remove the things that are blocking you, that you may not even realize they are, the entire world opens up to you, like 100%. So with all that being said, I have 5 tips that I want to share with all of you to find love during a pandemic. So my number 1 tip is to keep an open mind. Don't close yourself off to any possibilities, okay? Love has no boundaries. Let your guard down without judgments and ask yourself if you are being truly open. Number 2, put yourself out there, okay? Be active on social media, post in Facebook groups. Utilize this group to its full potential, okay? You can do that by interacting with my posts, replying to other people's comments. Get on my radar, okay? That's what a couple of you have done. And because you've done that, I have introduced you to some of my clients, all right? So again, I come across a lot of vegan singles on a daily basis, okay? So the more you stand out, the more you message me, comment, show up on these lives, you'll get on my radar, okay? Number 3, I want you to think outside the box. So don't keep repeating the same pattern over and over again if it's not working. And so what I mean by that is, for example, if you spend every day on dating apps, but you're not getting any results, it's time to try something new, right? And if, Facebook is also a great way to connect with people, but if you're just not a huge fan of doing that, that's okay, because there are other platforms that you can use. There are Meetup, Reddit, I even read an article today about how TikTok is like the new way to meet people. So there's all different options, okay? And you don't have to resort to the dating apps. There's lots of different options. And so my clients they often tell me that they thought they were thinking outside the box, but then they realized when we started working together that there's a whole world outside of their box. And that's one of the benefits of seeing new ways and not trying the same thing over and over again, right? Number 4, go on video dates. All right. Instead of texting back and forth, Facebook messaging, emailing, whatever it is, I highly, highly recommend talking on the phone first so that there's a bit less pressure. And then when you feel more comfortable and you've, got to know the person a bit better, then move on to video date. And yes, I know it can seem awkward, especially if you haven't done much of it. But I promise you, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it, just like anything. A couple of years ago, I hated doing videos. I just hated it. But I recognized the potential that it had. I knew that I would be able to connect with people on a much deeper level, and they would be able to see me for who I am and connect with me more than just with words, right? And I've even heard many people tell me that even after COVID is over, they will continue doing the whole video dating thing. And that's one of the reasons why I actually have an entire chapter dedicated to video dating in my Veg Love guide. And this guide is, it's my clients get access to this guide. But yeah, I go extensively into it, into angles, positioning, background, what to ask on a video date, and just tips to help people feel more confident about it, right? And my last tip is be you. Okay. I want you to be brave, be bold, and be authentic. Don't say something to someone just because you think that's what they want to hear. Okay. Don't pretend to be someone that you're not. Don't try to follow rules of oh, I'm a man, so I have to do this, or I'm a woman, oh, I have to do this. Okay. I'm really not into the whole dating rules and etiquettes and all that stuff. Okay. Just be you. Listen to your gut, to your intuition. Sorry. And it will, once you start listening to your intuition, it won't fail you. All right. I just need to get some water. So it's what I'm saying resonating with you. Leave me a comment and let me know. Okay. I want you to know what you think about these tips. And if you are doing any of these tips, leave a comment to let me know. And I want to ask you a few questions, all right? You don't have to answer them in the comments, but I want you to really think about these questions, okay? How far are you willing to go to find love? And are you willing to put in, to spend the time and effort and invest in your future? So really think about that, okay? And are you ready to actively take the steps you need to take to write your love story? And by the way, these are all things that I teach in my 10-week program. So if you are ready to take action and you want to explore the possibility of working together, let's talk, okay? All you need to do is book a call. And if you're not quite ready to chat on the phone, that's totally fine. A great first step for you to do is to get in the Veg Love Vault. And I will post links to my calendar and the Veg Love Vault in the comments after this so that you can easily access them. So, that's all I have to say for now. But if you have any questions, now's a great time to ask them. I'll scroll through the comments and see. But, and before you go, again, whether you're watching live or the replay, I want you to do something for me, okay? I want you to drop one thing in the comments that you commit to doing this week to finding Veg Love, okay? Whether it's you're committing to post your selfie in your description on Fridays, whether it's you are committing to put yourself out there or you are committing to be more active in the group. Whatever it is, I want to hear it, okay? And I want to try to hold you accountable to it. So leave in the comments what it is that you are committing to yourself to do to get closer to finding that veg partner that you so want, okay? And so I will read through everything after this, and I will go through it and read your comments, okay? So let's see. So Kristen is saying, and I just discovered that I can do this, which is really cool. I just watched a new video today about the Veg Love Vault on your website, and it was really good, Karen. Awesome. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm actually in the process of, in a month, I'm going to have a brand new website. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's super cute. It has all these like adorable pictures. Let's see what else here. Okay, I think those are all the comments for now. Kristen's also saying, hanging out at the house, my connection to the outside world has been the computer, phone, and the grocery store. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. All right, does anybody else watching have any questions? Now is your time. Take full advantage of my time here to answer your questions. I'm there for you. I want to support you in any way that I can. You know, I really thrive on helping people. And yeah, so if there are no questions now, it's fine. If you're watching the replay, just post them and I promise I will get back to it. And then I haven't decided yet what the topic is for next week, but I will announce it in the next couple of days. And again, reminder that if you have a topic in mind that you would like for me to cover, I would love to hear it. Book a call with me if you're interested in chatting about exploring the possibility of working together. And you can also get in the Veg Love Vault. All right. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing 4th of July. I'm in Canada, so yesterday was my celebration. Canada Day was yesterday. I went out on the water and I had a really relaxing time. It was amazing and just what I needed. So I hope you all have a great time. And I'd love to hear from you. All right. Bye, everyone.